Hi everyone, Simon with Guardline here. Today we're going to throw it back with another classic video I made a few years ago. We're going to cover interference in two separate videos. This is the first of those, interference inside the home. Keep watching. There's nothing more frustrating than having something not work the way you think it should work, and that's really common with driveway alarms. Because it's a radio frequency that's being sent from your sensor to your receiver, anything that's in the way can cut down that signal. So that means trees, your RV, maybe it's not yours, maybe it's your neighbor's, I'm not judging, but anything outside the home when it comes inside the house will cause interference. But also the walls inside your home will cut down the signal strength quite a bit. So if you're monitoring your driveway and your driveway's out front, but you are downstairs in the basement on the other side of the house, the whole house is causing interference. Also, upstairs, downstairs, think about where your receiver is and where your sensor is and why it might not be working. We're going to talk in this video, an old video but a good one, about how to troubleshoot interference inside the home.
When my receiver's in the house, I'm going to then consider where do I have it placed. Did I have it next to a Wi-Fi router or a cordless phone, any kind of RF signal? Those can actually get in the way of the Guardline sensor signal coming inside and hitting your receiver. So you want to remove the receiver from where you have your router or where you have your phone. If you have it in the basement, bring it upstairs. If you have it upstairs, bring it downstairs. Walk around with it and try it in different spots. If you have more than one receiver, that's a really great way to test out multiple locations at the same time. And it's not uncommon to have a back corner of the house that just doesn't get the signal.
You don't need to be frustrated with your driveway alarm when you're setting it up, but you do need to take a little bit of time and understand the different reasons why it's not working. And interference is a really, really common problem that most of these alarms are going to have in most situations. Little tidbit, the Guardline is actually marketed at a shorter range than it's rated. What does that mean? Sounds complicated, but it's not. Everybody else's driveway alarms are marketed at an incorrect distance because they don't take into account average interference. Here at Guardline, we wanted to cut that down, and not the signal, but the frustration, and so we actually market it. The 500 foot is actually in our testing environment, which is an office next to a Costco parking lot with lots of trees and cars, 500 feet. That's what we get. Coming into the office, coming into the back rooms, that's what we're getting it at. So if you're not getting 500 feet on the 500 foot driveway alarm, it probably is interference. In fact, it's definitely interference. So don't be frustrated. Watch this video again if you need to refresh those tips, and keep watching for next week where we're going to have our video part 2, interference outside the home. It's a doozy.